So with that, that context, then do you want to explain this fundamental point that net financial saving always equals zero?
Yes, that we'll start with some basic ideas that seem strange. They seem strange to me when I first came across them. But one is that financial savings, net financial savings, always equals zero. Financial saving is your income minus your spending. So a very simple concept. And why is it equal zero? Well, economists all agree that all spending equals all income. But they rarely make the leap that, well, if that's true, then saving is income minus spending. Most people would agree with that. So since they're equal, it must be zero. It's just an identity. And a second way of thinking about it is that every financial asset has a corresponding liability. So the net must equal zero. And third, I would point out that the government and NEPA, the National Income and Product Accounts, they report financial saving for the four sectors of the economy each quarter. And guess what? It always adds up to zero. And the data supports the theory. So it takes a while to absorb that and think about it, but it's important. And we'll get to the implications in a second.
Can we maybe just dwell on that just a bit? So I want to stress, because again, I know there are people that they're recoiling, their defenses are up. They're like, wait a minute, there's got to be a trick. It's critical that the adjective financial saving, right? So it's not that, it's not saying saving overall is zero, because the point is we're arguing saving equals investment. So we know investment could be positive.
That most saving is actually real, which is not what we're talking about. It's saving in houses and machinery and equipment and so on.
And so if I could, Charles, because this would help me just to push the point so people are like, well, what the heck is finance? So financial saving, meaning like in terms of financial assets. So just take two quick examples, like bonds. So I think it's clear that, if you're a household, you have a certain income. If you consume less than your income, you save. And if you, accumulate corporate bonds, in some quarter or over the course of a year, your household, you have positive financial saving. No, sure thing. That's not impossible. We're not saying that a household can't engage in positive financial saving. But then, of course, by you accumulating those financial assets, namely corporate bonds, well, then that corporation, the accounting flip side is their debt has gone up because now they owe your household that much more, and so the corporation has engaged in dissaving. And so the two of you added together, clearly it nets to zero.